it on fire soon as he got free. The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Commanders and the Bears, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wildcard Sunday, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Chicago Bears. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wildcard Weekend here on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
And this being the wild card round, he is the true wild card in this game because a rookie quarterback getting to start in the NFL postseason, that's not normal. That's a little bit on the unusual side. And there's plenty of guys who have gone into the playoffs after a very good regular season and have struggled. But there have been a few who played well. He wants to be in the latter list.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Go.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the play. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a give, right side Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. Swift going to try up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Here's Swift. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Jonathan Allen, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. From the 15 now after the sack. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And he's going to go down again. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. On is Santos for the Bears field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
To the air, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Keenan Allen, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
It's very simple to say. It's a tough spot to go on the road in the playoffs for any quarterback. But when you're a rookie, now you know you've got big-time pressure on you because he's shown that he's beyond his years throughout the season. He's played at a high level, and his team is very confident in him. But to go on the road leading your team in the postseason as a rookie, that's a whole nother level.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Now Daniels. On the screen, this is Eckler. Breaks a tackle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Let's go now.
They go play action. Daniels rolling to his left. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Daniels looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. From 13 yards out. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And they come in as the 3 seed in this, very likely the last home game of the season for them, even if they win this ball game. But While they would have loved that top spot and the bye that goes with it, they're still in a pretty good position.
Well, they certainly are, and let's face it, every team knows if they want to get to the Super Bowl, they're going to have to earn it. And even if you get the #1 seed, you know you have to win 2 games against teams. They're going to be riding high after big playoff wins coming at you.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 69 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point attempt to come here. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. He'll get this to Eckler. He's got space past the 25. And he'll finally be taken down at the 29-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Williams. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. Brandon Ayuk, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Meanwhile, it's been as tight as we expected our game to be, all even at the half. Who will go on to the divisional round? We'll find out as we send it back out to Brandon and Charles. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Daniels from the gun on third down. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Play action, now it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. They usually mean
touchdown. Ben sent it from 6 yards away. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
From the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Williams going to look to throw again.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
They run out of the gun with Swift. He'll take it inside the 25.
Three yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. One quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Williams.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Dorrance Armstrong
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
To throw, it's Williams.
And that is incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline.
He's got a man, complete. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jamison Crowder, 27 yards. And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Looking to throw is Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Williams. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's Williams. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Check. Shot alert.
To throw, Williams. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. To the air, Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Start.
They go play action. Daniels
Out to his left.
That is caught.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Get it. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Dancing to his left. Man open, here is Crowder. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past